Warning, this is an adult-oriented podcast about really perverse things, like communication and consent. If you are under 18 and looking for answers to questions about sex or kink, please visit scarletteen.com. For the Dude Bro listeners, this is the nerdy shit. Fuck off!
Okay, there we go. It's weirdly hicking them up. It'll be fine. Whatever.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's fine?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Not sure at all.
You're not sure at all?
No.
This may not be a good recording at all, is what you're trying to say?
Might not be a recording at all.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah.
Why you gotta say that?
Because it wasn't doing the thing. Now it's kind of doing the thing, but it didn't do the thing when I hit the thing. It took it a minute to do the thing.
So are we recording?
I believe so.
Is this our show?
This could be our show.
All right.
Welcome to the potential failure of the Gotham Press Podcast.
Or the potential failure of Lala's Land.
Oh. Well, you said our show, so I thought.
Oh, well,
We could just do a really long episode of Lala's Land.
Man whore, everybody wants to be a man whore. Man whore, a man whore on Lala's Land.
I just did some research about the in quotes new rainbow flag, and I say new in quotes because it was updated in 2018 with a triangle for to include more inclusivity things.
Oh.
But then they changed it again last year in 2020 to even include more.
Are you talking about like the black and the brown stripes and parts?
The black, the brown, the pink, the blue, the white, and the yellow triangle with the purple circle.
Wait, hold on. Blue is
the
always
newest.
in there. Oh.
Well, because it's a triangle, it cuts the rainbow.
Oh.
Have you not seen it?
I'm sure I have, but I'm just trying to picture it in my mind.
Okay, well, we can post those on Discord and Fit Live.
We should do that.
We totally should do that. But yeah, so the rainbow flag is no longer just a rainbow flag. It has incorporated many other things.
But the rainbow flag's still around though, right? Like it's still like a general all-purpose support of pride type of deal?
Oh, yeah. It's all
okay.
about celebration and pride, and yeah, it's all the things.
I wanted to make sure there wasn't no war. Like, if you have a regular rainbow flag and somebody be like, that's not including everybody, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Like,
Right. But it just keeps evolving because more and more people want to be included.
well, and there's more discoveries made, or not discoveries. What would be the term for that? Like more, because it's always been kind of, well, I shouldn't say always, because there was a point in, I don't want to say pride, but in the gay rights movement where trans were not welcome for a moment.
Right. And so now
So,
they're included.
Yeah, so it's constantly like kind of like your cool aunt who is like always telling the kids, come here, and gives them a hug, no matter who they are or what they're into or anything. Like they don't care. Mm-hmm. They just love you. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like, so the flag is just becoming the cool aunt.
Yeah.
I like it.
Some people agree with that and some people don't. And I will be reading some quotes from, I reached out to a diverse group of people, all ages, all races, and all sexuality.
Did you go knocking on strangers' doors?
Knock, knock, knock on the internet door. On the internet door.
Oh.
But I was going to read, except I don't have it. But the black, okay, so the original, we'll go with the original rainbow was
Okay.
red was life, orange was healing, yellow was sunlight, green nature, blue harmony, and purple is spirit. So the black is diversity and the brown is inclusivity. And I'm going to do the rest from memory. The pink and blue are for trans. And the white, I'm not sure what the white was for, but the yellow with the purple circle is for asexual or ace, they call it, I believe. I believe that means asexual. I don't want to swear to it. I'm doing it from memory. If you haven't seen the flag and you're curious right this minute, look it up. So initially, I was really kind of upset about the flag because I, in my non-knowledge, thought that the rainbow flag included everyone anyways.
Right.
Everyone. Everyone in the queer community.
Right.
Right? And apparently that's not true.
I don't know. I would argue that that is very much true. That it's kind of the the overall accepted, I don't know how to say that. But like that it does. Each color had a representation when it came to the original rainbow flag. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that they had meaning to each strip of color until they started adding, things to it.
Right. And so I want to say, and again, I'm doing this by memory, so don't quote me. I want to say like in the 80s, they added hot pink and turquoise, and the hot pink starts. But they removed those and went back to the basic rainbow, and I'm not sure why. And then just in 2008, it could have been 16 or 18, they added the triangle with the black, the brown, the pink, the blue, and the white, a big white triangle.
Yeah.
But then just this year, 2020, they took that white triangle, made it just a white stripe, and then the triangle now is yellow with a purple ring. Anyway, I can read you some quotes from people that I reached out to. Okay. So.
Are we going to leave these anonymous?
No, some of them are like, yeah, totally quote me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I don't know where to start. This is from a 50-year-old gay man that I've known since 7th grade.
Oh.
Okay. And he said he thought the flag looked nicer before it was merged with all the other colors. It's all about acceptance and tolerance. Even though I might not like the new flag, I support it and would not vote against it because it's just a flag, but it symbolizes so much more. And it's not a fight, it's a celebration, meaning the symbols of what it means are more important than the flag itself.
I love that. Mm-hmm. That is awesome.
I know. So that is a goodie. Sylvester the cat out of Valencia, over that area. He's a heteroflexible cat. He says, this is kind of a negative. He says, sensualizing something like that doesn't fix or help the issues. Everyone actually needs to stop adding to things and actually start trying to fix the issues.
What issues? I mean, is it
just the gender, maybe the racial equality, the gender equality,
the issues of
acceptance
of humanity, other than the issues of the flag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So the bigger, I get that, but I know that I don't know how to argue against that because it's yes, absolutely, but at the same time, people can stress about things and worry about things and hope for more and maybe that the design change of the flag will help to encourage somebody out there.
Maybe. To
know that they are part of something bigger and a group of people who are loving and not as hateful as maybe what they experience day to day. That would be what I would say.
Yeah. So here's a funny, it's not funny, but it's kind of funny. This is from a Polybi Primal. This is Step Into Blue. And a lot of our listeners know her. We've interviewed her and gone to her events and stuff. She has owned her own marketing business for 25 years. So she is not a crazy lady. She knows her stuff. And she says nothing about the flag itself. Nothing about what it stands for or anything, but she says, from a marketing standpoint, the design sucks. Okay. This is from a 15-year-old straight male who is an ally. I don't care very much for the new design. It's very unclear as to why they added the colors. And then, I didn't write it all down. Let me grab my text real quick because he was very smart for a 15-year-old kid.
Well, I mean, so was Doogie Howser.
So he said, this is a half black boy, by the way.
Okay.
So he is of color. He said, when I asked, are you supportive of gays? He said, yeah, of course, live and let live. I feel like we're all in the minority against the majority of conservative, elite people. So it wouldn't make sense to hate on them too. I just think that something as small as adding a few more colors to their flag is really going to confuse a lot of people and give them reasons to say that they shouldn't be accepted.
That they shouldn't be accepted? Why would it give them a reason to say they shouldn't be accepted?
Because when do you stop adding more colors?
You don't.
When do you?
That's the point of it,
Okay.
right? I mean, isn't it?
But pretty soon you keep adding to that triangle and there's not going to be a rainbow left. It's going to be all the different
then it will
diversities is what he's trying to say.
Then it will just go back to being a rainbow.
Instead of just being the all-encompassing I believe is what he was getting at.
Right. Was that the rainbow covers every spectrum and every color.
Exactly. So why are you adding it? It's just making it confusing and muddled.
I get that.
Okay.
And I kind of felt that way myself. I didn't see, I knew the reason and I understood it and I was like, okay, that's cool. I think kind of like the first response was, it's a good thing. Like it doesn't matter what the flag looks like. It's the message behind it.
Okay. This is from a 36-year-old straight woman. And she says, the rainbow encompasses everyone. It's for everyone. This makes me mad, and I don't know why, but it does. The addition is what she was referring to. She said, when the race and gender was added, it just became political. In her mind.
That's a valid point, I guess.
Mm-hmm. 21-year-old straight man. I mean...
Everybody's a boy to you, Lala.
I know. The added triangle is just them being babies and insisting that they are visible, like that they want to be visible.
Ouch.
23-year-old trans woman. The rainbow is already encompassing everyone. There was and is no reason for the change. Les Incredible Noms, aka Noms for short. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful symbol of unity and togetherness. It's truly amazing. I love Noms.
Awesome.
Lesbian, 60-plus-year-old woman.
Oh.
I love this for a couple of reasons. One, I think it's important to include, especially right now, Black, brown, and trans people. Also, I love that it was designed by a Portland artist because she happens to live in Portland.
Really? I didn't know that part.
Yeah. So those are the feedbacks. In fact, I'm going to tell you right now, the gay male, I'm not going to give his name because he is not in the lifestyle.
Okay.
And he's a very professional person. So we're texting about this, right? First of all, he says, why would you ask me that? And I was like, oh, well, I'm just reaching out to all my diverse friends and, you're a gay male and I just thought it would be nice to have. And he goes, just kidding, LOL. And then we're texting. He's going on and on about, what I wrote here and read to you guys. And then he FaceTimes me because he just had so much more to say and look how profound I am. And I can't wait to hear your feedback on how the podcast goes. And, so that was fun. It was kind of a fun little research project. I did reach out to another trans woman who didn't know about the change, and she stated that she liked all of the pride flags.
That makes sense. See, I kind of feel that way. Like, I wouldn't, if I saw somebody with just a traditional rainbow flag, I wouldn't be like, why don't you have the new one? Like, why don't, I wouldn't berate anybody. they would all be celebrated equally. Right. And encouraged.
I did also ask a 23-year-old gentleman who, he identifies as straight, but he has dated trans women.
Yeah.
And now I can't find it.
Well, that would still be straight.
I asked him, do you identify as straight or do you think you are under the flag? And he said, no, I've asked a lot of my trans friends and they all say I'm straight because I look for the women.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said he thinks though, let's see. I don't know. It's too much. There was a lot of, that's a tough question to answer. I think the pride flag had been accepted by the LGBTQ+ to represent all of the alphabet and not just the gay community. Is the evolution of the design cool? Yes. Necessarily? Probably not. I could go into heaps more psychopolitical contro about gatekeeping and whatnot, but I won't.
That's somebody else had said something along those lines a little bit earlier too that you were reading, and I can definitely see that part of it too.
Yeah.
And I can also see that being an argument against it, as it becomes, instead of an all-encompassing, all-accepting banner, it becomes a thing that you can hate. If you're, some homophobic, whatever, then it's just like, I don't know how would I explain that? I should try to explain that instead of just mumbling on. Because it's maybe you're one of those weird people who are like, oh, I'm fine with the gays. It's the trans people. I don't know. Like, I don't know why I put an accent on that. I probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah, so it gives them a reason to hate the flag. I don't want to have somebody in my life who's like, well, I'm okay with the gays, but it's the trans I don't like. Like, no, fuck off then. I've got no room for you. Like this, it's still ignorance, and it's still hate.
Yeah.
And it's weird to, I don't know, hate somebody that you don't even know.
Right.
Like, that's just strange.
So I also asked this gentleman, do you believe that you're under the rainbow flag because you have and are still willing to date trans? And then he said, he answered the question, but first he responded more about the political part. He said, many of the LGBTQ plus would consider me against them purely because I'm not politically active. Well, then I had to tell him I'm not politically active and I'm a huge ally. Like,
right.
Well, you don't have to be in the political rigmarole to be an ally, right? I mean, I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong.
I wouldn't think so either.
And then that's when he went into, if you date on the hetero spectrum, you are still straight. Yeah, it was just a really interesting research that I did.
Yeah, that's a lot of very different answers that I didn't expect you to come back with at all.
And some were for it and some were not. And here's something that I thought about too is there's a pride flag for everything. I mean, even Kink has a pride flag. Right? Why wouldn't we? It's just a no-brainer to fly the rainbow flag with your pride flag underneath it. Why make the changes to the all-encompassing rainbow when you can easily just throw up your pride, whatever resonates with you as far as what your pride flag is, whether it be multiple,
right?
Why not? Why make the changes to? But that's just me, and I'm old school, and I love the rainbow flag the way it is.
Because you can only put a flagpole up at such a height. You can't make one 300 feet tall.
You could.
No, you can't. It's against the law. I don't know what the height.
But you have
max is.
Rafters and balconies and
I get what you're saying. Kind of like the country flag is above and then the state's flag is below.
That's exactly what I'm referring to.
So you could have the rainbow flag at the top and then your pan flag or whatever, all your flags below it. But then again, that's a lot of flags.
Yeah, but it would be easier because now the rainbow flag, because I'll read something later that goes along with that.
Right.
We're not added into that. And what about the police have a flag? And
do they?
I mean, yeah, right? The blue and black with the purple line. Is it a purple line?
No, it's a black and white with a blue line.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
All right, I believe you. I don't remember, but it is a special flag.
But I don't think the police came up with. Well, I don't know where that came from actually.
Either. And yes, they're not queer, so maybe they shouldn't be under the flag, right? But like the 23-year-old that I was talking to,
right?
We were talking about the yellow triangle with the purple circle. He was saying that he's calling it ace, so I'm assuming that means asexual.
Okay.
Where you don't identify as either because you're born with both or something, whatever. I don't know.
I thought asexual was you just weren't specifically
male or female
attracted
gendered.
To. No, it was more of a sexual attraction thing.
Well, I should have done a little research on that, shouldn't I?
I feel like because I've wondered myself if I was asexual before, and it was a weird journey. Our triangle, we welcome you, and others were like, nah, probably not. And I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, okay, so their flag, Okay, so I think that there's some confusion on the flags
Okay.
in my brain because I did see a yellow flag with a purple ring in it. That was for something. And then I saw a white, gray, and purple flag. And maybe they mean different things because, yeah. Well, you know what? It's Pride Month all month. Maybe I'll do some more flag research and we'll talk about it some more next week.
That's a good topic. We should actually look at the different...
Fun with flags.
Yeah, because even when I started making floggers, like I bought a bunch of different flags, and it was a friend of mine who was like, "Oh, do you have a pansexual flag emblem that you could put in the bottom of it?" And I was like, "I can absolutely." And then I was like, "Wait, what the hell does a pan flag look like?" I don't know, and like I had to look it up, and I was like, "Oh, there's all kinds." And so I got like an assortment of them. But even now, like I would definitely have to Google pan flag to figure out what the colors are. I know it, off the top of my head, I'm going to say it was blue, yellow, and pink, but I could be wrong.
Well,
But like I said, so it's definitely one of those things where I don't recognize, them right off. Yeah, there we go.
pink, yellow, and blue.
Well, I was looking at it upside down. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Did you say yellow?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so. The callers will know.
Right.
The listeners
will tell us. Hey, we would love to hear your feedback too on Discord or FetLife, or you can call Candy Sweetbox and give us your opinion of the old flag, new flag, and the transitioning flags.
Right.
Because we're just curious. It's been really interesting, and the more input, the better. Should we head over to Gotham Press Podcast now? Because
we should.
Yeah. How about right now?
From Bakersfield to Mount Olympus, Gotham Press talks naughty business. Sexual topics to explore your whoredom. Good if you're new or a kinky Yoda. Gotham Press Podcast. The dirty kinksters your parents warned you about.
Push that magical button.
That's what she said.
Again and again and again. Push it. Keep pushing it.
Is it okay to just mash on it and kind of move it around?
Yeah,
No.
you gotta move it around.
Okay, what you do, I mean, if you're going to mash on it,
Do you have
gotta
one?
No. Mm-hmm. But I know what it's like to push a button. Mash on it and write the Chinese alphabet.
Ooh. If I'm pushing on it, if I lean one way in my chair or the other, will it actually make it turn that way, or does it turn faster at all?
You would have to ask the one with the button.
I am.
You want to try? See?
Yeah.
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 Welcome back, Gotham Mates. We're here.
We are back.
I am Lala.
I am Thief.
I am greedy.
Hey, Greedy, what's up?
Oh my God, I feel so good right now. And
Did you just have an orgasm or something?
no, that'll be later.
Do you only feel good when you have an orgasm, Lola? Is that what you're telling us?
If I do it myself, I am like refreshed. I jump out of bed. I'm good to go. But if someone else is giving me it, I just want to cuddle and cozy up and then take a nap and then do it again.
Oh.
It's true.
Makes sense.
I don't know why.
Because you've conditioned yourself through masturbation to make your brain understand that this is not the end of the day.
Maybe.
It's just a reset.
Which is really weird because we had a conversation about men masturbating and like calling in sick because they couldn't get their orgasm and it took like hours. It boggles my little brain because I can just...
Well, so can we sometimes.
Rattle one off like that.
I can rattle them off, like multiple.
But sometimes you're not, you want to and you start and then you're just like, you're kind of not into it really. And
Then
you
why
should
are you-
stop.
then
But
why are you
you
doing
can't
it?
stop because you got to get that nut. So it's like, I'm just going to keep going. Before you know it, it's 3 hours later. You're 2 hours late for work. You never took that shower you're going to. That's the whole reason your alarm went off. And you're just like, well, fuck.
I just can't wrap my brain around it.
Yeah,
Are there any women out in the world that would like to report that they've called in sick for masturbating?
I know one.
You do?
I know one who called in sick because she couldn't make it out of her car because she was masturbating. Yeah, she made it to the parking lot.
Because she was masturbating while driving?
Well, I don't know when it started exactly, but
I've done that, actually.
She did it in the car in the parking lot, and like that's where she finished, but it was way later. And so she just called in and then drove off.
So she finished in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But called in because
Right.
she was late.
Like really late.
What the heck?
Yeah. And gave some excuse like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, there was an emergency," and I don't remember. I don't think I ever knew what the actual excuse was, but it was like a family emergency type of situation, and we all watched her drive away.
Were you watching her masturbate in the car?
No, we couldn't see what she was doing. We just saw the car, and then when she drove away, we were like, "Wait, wasn't that? Hold on!" And then later on, the truth came out, and she was no longer employed there. But
Interesting.
yeah.
Very interesting. Hey, should we thank our patrons before we begin our lovely show?
I don't know. Should we?
Thank you, patrons.
I guess we
I'm
are.
going to say yes.
Yeah, that's a yes.
Thanks, patrons.
Oh,
Thanks,
did I
patrons.
jump the gun there?
Hey, if you would like to be a patron, you can also join our Patreon for $1 a month.
For as little as $1 a month.
It's $1
Or you can do like however much you want.
or however much you want.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say however much because I think there's set tiers. There's like $1, $5, $10, $20, and up.
Okay.
There's a big one on there that's called Pierce a Greedy too.
Ooh.
You know, I'm still waiting for the third one to come up because the first two happened back to each other, and I wound up getting my nipples pierced.
Yeah.
That was yum.
Do you have a place picked out for the third?
No. As per the tier, we would discuss that when whoever it is decides to throw Pierce a Greedy at me.
So they have a little say in the location.
They do. I
Interesting.
ultimately have like the last call of it, but there's not much that's out of bounds.
Well, as long as your
Nice.
mistress is cool with it, right?
Oh yeah, I think she would be cool with just about anything.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
All right. Very nice.
I'm not so sure.
I don't think she wants me getting my taint pierced, but
I mean, if he said I want to get like horn implants in my forehead, she
Ooh.
might be
okay,
like,
that's one of those ones that I would say red. Because unfortunately we live in the Bible Belt of California, so
yes.
But you're thinking of maybe something on your cock, right? I'm assuming.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Yeah.
You know, like a Prince Albert or Crown of Thorns or something like that.
Crown of Thorns.
Yeah.
Okay, I must look that up.
No, hold on. What is a crown of thorns? Because I don't know
Okay,
either.
so Crown of Thorns would be you've got the penis. Okay, as it's erect, the head stands a little proud right around the edge. Okay?
If you're circumcised?
Yes, yes, I am circumcised.
If
okay?
but that's what you're referring to, right? So a
Circumcised.
circumcised penis. Okay.
Yes, non-Jewish circumcised. But a crown of thorns is several piercings around the head. Okay,
Are
Owie.
you crazy?
Owie, owie.
I'm not.
Owie,
Usually they're the little semi-curved
Don't
ones.
care.
Ow.
Don't. Nope.
Ow.
No.
Also,
Because you're talking about the base of the head, not the skin.
not the skin of the shaft. Correct.
So
Fuck
like
you.
the meaty little
Somebody
way.
here is not a pain slut.
No, hell no.
Owie.
Not
Other
like that.
piercings I would consider Prince Albert, of course, which goes from top just below the head all the way through to where the urethra starts. Also would be like doing like a Jacob's ladder.
I think that's pretty hot, actually. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So
think
do you
that
know
would
what a
feel
Jacob's
good,
ladder
too.
is? Yeah.
I do. I think it would feel good.
You just want to like build your man.
Except I wouldn't want to give head to that because I'd be afraid it would break my teeth.
It could, especially if they were like steel.
Okay,
or-
so if my partner were the type to give head, I would have plastic in something that's not going to be so painful on the teeth.
So you would remove those and re-put them in?
yeah.
Sheesh, that's making my teeth itch.
once they're
Ew.
healed, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
Your
so
teeth itch?
Yes. Do you ever get that sensation?
No, that's a weird-
My
no,
gums,
I think
my
that's only a
gums-
dental thing.
My no. Do you
Somebody
ever,
that works in the industry.
This is so weird and off the cuff, but have you ever had to go pee so bad and you've waited and waited, like you're traveling, you can't get to the restroom, finally you get to the restroom and you're just like, oh my God, and your gums itch because it feels so good to just release? Have
No.
you ever-
No,
You're weird.
that is weird.
In a room full of weirdos, you are weird.
Yes.
It's weird. I do have weird sensations, I guess. Okay. Anyway, if anybody else has gum itching issues when something weird or uncomfortable happens, please reach out so I don't feel all alone in this crazy, crazy world of
If
mine.
anybody else finds this ever so slightly hot, reach out to us
The only
so I don't
time-
feel alone.
Wait, why would that be hot?
Shut up.
Oh,
Don't yuck my yum.
The only time that my gums have ever felt anything is probably from Coke. Like that.
you guys, my gums are still
Oh my god!
itchy right now.
I thought you were going a totally different direction than that. The only time my gums have ever felt anything is when I brush my teeth.
Oh. Yeah, that's the PG safe version.
Wow. Okay.
NSA, stop listening.
So we were talking about
I don't even know at this
Oh,
point.
piercings.
Patreon.
Yeah, both of you are correct. We were talking about piercings and Patreon.
All right.
Yeah.
So Jacob's Ladder is, piercings behind the urethra. No, it involves the little semi-hook shaped piercings that go, stacked behind it.
Yeah, we should change the subject because my teeth are itchy.
You're the one that brought us back to it.
You totally did.
I thought we were done, and he's still going on. But let's be done.
Okay, let's
be done.
be done.
You want to talk
We
about
will
other
be
penis
done.
piercings?
Nope.
If you'd
Okay.
like us to continue this conversation,
itch.
please donate
Hey.
$100.
Oh, we'll continue the conversation.
I may have to be gone that day.
Not allowed.
you kind of need to be here.
denied.
You guys, I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow.
Are you really?
Well, technically, I'm going Saturday, but tomorrow we're going to downtown Disney, and we have reservations at a fun cantina bar-y thing. So,
Hey,
yeah.
you're not going to get stream sniped here.
I'm so excited.
It's not possible.
What does that
Because
mean?
the soonest that any of our listeners would get this is on Monday.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Yeah, I was a little lost at what stream snipe. I was like, stream
What does
snipe?
that mean?
Stream
What?
snipe.
It's where like if you're playing video games on Twitch, which is an internet site, then you'll have people that are watching you who decide to go hunt you down because they know exactly where you're at because you're showing the world.
Oh.
So it's like
They snipe you from a distance.
Yeah.
I'll be
or-
home by then. Not home. I won't be home. I'll be somewhere else.
Ooh.
By then.
by
Monday. By Monday, I'll be somewhere else.
Then? Ooh, are you gonna? Never
Well,
mind.
I don't want to tell
don't
because
say,
then
don't
they'll
say.
know.
That's true.
Not that I have any lurkers or crushes or anything.
No. It's not like you're a fucking MILF.
Whatever.
Right.
It's my friend's 50th birthday party, and all she wanted to do was go to Disneyland. So we're going as Disney characters. It's called Disney
Wait, you're not allowed to do that.
Bonding. Disney Bounding. Sorry, Disney Bounding, where you kind of dress in the colors and scheme of
Okay, but
a
you're
character.
not dressing as a character because they won't
No.
let you in if you
No,
do
no,
that.
no. So we're just wearing like the colors. I'm going as the Cheshire Cat. She's going as R2D2. That's the little white one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then her husband
Is it, though?
gonna do the gold guy, and then
The gold guy, what's his name?
Gold guy.
C-3PO.
Yes, he is.
And and then two more people are going as Lilo and Switch, but they're gender swapping.
Yeah.
And then
Wait, does Stitch have a gender?
well, so Lilo is a little girl, so the guy is gonna wear the red Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, okay.
And the girl is gonna be Stitch-ish.
But I've never seen the movie, so I don't know. I'm generally.
I don't
asking.
think he seems like a he.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think there's a girl one too.
Oh.
Eventually, in a second one or something. I don't remember.
In the 17th
I don't know.
movie,
Anyway.
The Spawn of Stitch.
So that's my fun excitement, and we don't have to wear masks,
That's awesome.
even though I have a really cute
A cute mask.
Cheshire Cat mask.
You should still take it then.
I'm going to because
Totally should.
we're gonna do photos, and I got ears, purple ears.
So you're taking the mask to do photos? Is this a new thing with the whole? I don't want to do my makeup, so I'm just gonna take a mask.
No, I'll do my makeup.
Oh, and take a mask.
Yeah, just for the photo because they're cute masks.
Oh.
We each have a mask that matches our character.
Oh,
See,
Huh.
I do see.
it's called Disney Bounding.
See?
Look it up.
3PO?
So that's my excitement, and I'm gonna get work on my tattoo next month.
Which one? What tattoo?
The one on the arm?
My back and arm. I'm changing it up.
The
What are you
leaves
changing
or
it
the
to?
flowers?
No more flowers. It's gonna be a cemetery.
Really?
with bats, and I'm gonna have my dad's help me.
Memorial? Cross?
Graveyards.
Gravestone.
Tombstone?
Thank you.
Headstone?
Yeah, headstone with their initial and death date. So
Guess who just got hotter? You.
The
Why?
resident MILF.
The bats.
oh,
I like me some bats.
and I'm gonna have a bony cat.
A bony cat?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. In fact, bats was my second option when I contacted Still Brat Passies for my passy.
Oh, really?
Like I gave him my initial design idea, or not design. I told him kind of like what I wanted, and he's like, okay, well, pick colors. And I was like, nope, you do all that. I told you what I want. You create. So, and he did, and he made it awesome. But yeah, I was gonna do bats, but he's just done a couple of really cool bat ones.
Really?
Like for other people. Yeah, like really, really super cool.
Yeah.
I saw him on Instagram, I believe.
Are you gonna suck on it or just have it as
Yeah.
a memento? You
No,
are.
yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be mine.
All right then.
I'm gonna take pictures.
You're
of
gonna
it.
suck on it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. I think because it's a littles thing, and you know.
It is a very
Are
much
you
a
a little?
thing. No, I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
that's all right. It's fun to experiment,
Yeah.
and to have the props to do it is even more better.
Yep.
Yeah. So, so that's my excitement, and you're exciting. That's exciting.
Yep.
And we should bring up Steel Brat Passies. If you
should.
would like an adult pacifier, you should hit him up.
And I had no idea that they were, I don't want to say so cheap, but cost effective, or what's that word? What am I looking for? They're
Cost-effective?
they're very much affordable.
Nice.
Like I was expecting a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Like to be, yeah.
$75 pacifier.
Well, I was like, I wonder what this costs, because I don't see very many people getting them, and so I'm like, it's gonna be high, right? And I'm like, all right, well, I got a little funds, so let's do this. And I reached out and I was like, let me know how much, and he came back with a price, and I was like, okay, well, that's good. It's yours, already there. Here you go, sent. Like I was just like,
Okay.
I was like, not even fucking around, and so I was very happy.
One of those
Awesome.
things where you were dreading it right up until you got it, and it's like, that's it?
Right,
You fucking undercut yourself. Give me 7.
right.
Nice.
Would you like a passy?
I do, but I don't know what I'd want, and I wouldn't suck on. I don't think I'd suck on it.
You don't have to.
I just might wear it like a pin, like attached to my with a big safety pin on my
Right.
outfit or something,
Well, here's what I did.
or a ribbon. I don't know.
I said, all I know for certain is that I want it to say, hug me, but also, fuck you. And I want it to be Rubber Ducky inspired.
Oh.
There, go ahead.
No, you need to have it on top say hug me, and then upside down fuck you, so that when you flip it over, you know.
Oh.
You need to ask if you can do that.
It's already made.
Oh.
Do you have it in your possession?
No,
When do you get it?
I don't know.
Is he gonna mail it to you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Why would he?
it feels
I
like
think
something
just
he would
hold on
deliver.
till, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how he flies.
Hey, can you get Candy to reach out to our resident brat about joining us for another podcast?
Ooh.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Wait, who's the resident brat? Because there's a couple of them.
Brat of Steel.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if he was the resident brat or if he was a resident brat.
I mean, I'm a brat. I think I'm a resident brat.
Okay, so
That's
I
what I
should
mean.
really
There's-
specify.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. Can you have Candy reach out to Steel Brat or Brat of Steel, and see about joining us for another episode of the Gotham Press Podcast?
Yeah. Yeah.
New episode.
We have other sponsors to talk about.
We do. We
I
have
wanna-
JW Paddles.
I was just gonna say I want one of their pieces of wood.
Don't you have some?
Well, not enough.
I know. I don't have enough either. You know, it's good stuff.
It's what?
It's good stuff.
Is it good stuff?
You know, I went over and helped sand one day. It was really fun.
Ooh, did you get to sand somebody's paddle?
I did.
Was it one that was already purchased or one that they just took
It
in
was
stock?
one that was going to the stockroom.
Ooh. So
JT's stockroom.
Huh?
Some
JT's stockroom.
Oh, is it JT's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I need to go down there.
I thought it was just the stockroom. I know. We need to go on a field trip because
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
the stockroom.
Stockroom down in Los Angeles.
It's a toy store.
Oh, I
So
did not know.
there's 3 toy stores down in LA that we hit every time we go, And then there's a few other ones scattered that we might hit. But JT Stockroom, 665, and the Pleasure Chest. Oh. We hit those 3 every time we go down to Los Angeles because it's a lot of fucking fun. They all have different stuff that the other ones don't have, and it's a lot of fun.
It's fun, and we're all together, and
yeah, it's like group shopping for dirty stuff that most people would
be like, ew, why are you going in there?
They'd be embarrassed about the knowledge that we go into any of those stores, much less that we go with other friends and, oh my God, they know that you're going to use that?
I've never understood that.
Oh, they're prudes.
Okay, that makes sense. That explains it all very well, actually. It does. That sums it all right up.
Well,
I almost expected to give a bigger answer.
Going back
you didn't have to, though. That was perfect.
Going back to JW Paddles, you can find them
at the
stockroom. You can find them on their website, jwpaddles.com.
You can find them at some events. I mean, hell, any of the events in Bakersfield, there's always somebody here.
W of the JW was at Wicked last night.
I heard.
Yes. So sometimes you can hit them up there. We also have Thief's Touch.
That is true.
For all of your flogger needs.
Floggers for everyday occasions.
Now, will you make custom floggers?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I would, but I do not have the funds to do that right now. So, like, if somebody came to me and they're like, hey, I want a green and a pink flogger. Well, I'd have to buy a side of green leather, and then I'd have to buy a side of whatever pink. Other color I said, and then also a side of leather for the falls. So that would be like $450, and I'm probably guessing you don't want to pay $500 for a flogger. So, in order for me to make them reasonably priced, then I have to kind of go with what I have or what I acquire. And
that's fair.
So you don't get to choose. But you can still hit me up and be like, hey, so I kind of want this. And who knows? Maybe I can make that work. Or maybe I have part of it, but not the other, and we can kind of work something out. So I guess technically, I could.
You're willing to chat about it.
Yeah.
And possibly make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. You can find Thief's Touch on Etsy and also at the Eclectic Emporium here in Bakersfield.
Yep.
I am curious. While we were talking about piercings, why didn't we mention Piercings by B LLC?
Well, that would have been perfect timing to do that.
That would have.
Why didn't you do that, Greedy?
I feel like I've failed.
You have failed.
We set it up perfectly to come back around.
Don't tell the listeners.
Okay.
All right, Gothamites, you did not hear it from us.
Not a word. Piercings by B LLC. Why do we say LLC?
Because she told us to.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess
she corrected us and we do what she says.
She didn't correct us.
She corrupted us.
No.
She got her LLC.
Yeah, but she also corrected us.
Yeah.
Once.
She does.
It only took once.
And sometimes you have to pay more for that correction from her. But it's well worth it. Well worth it.
Well, if it's paying, then I'm kind of down.
You pay her money, she pays you pain.
So,
and beauty. Pain and beauty.
Moving on. We love our sponsors.
I want piercings.
We love our sponsors. We love our patrons. But we're going to move on to our topics.
Okay.
Yes? So welcome to Pride Month. Again, still.
Welcome back to Pride.
Welcome back to Pride. So last week, we talked a little bit about does poly fall under the rainbow flag?
Yeah.
And we did get someone who responded, and I did get permission to share some of the quote. It was quite long, so I only took a few snippets that made me go, oh, hey, I get it now.
Okay.
Right? This is from Anemic Princess. She gave me permission.
Okay.
She did post this on the Discord, so if you are on Discord, you might have seen it. If you are not on Discord, here you go. She said, personally, I think polyamory is a relationship style that people choose, not that it is something they are born as. First off, wow, that totally in a nutshell, right? We aren't choosing, like if you're gay or trans or whatever, that's not a choice, but we're choosing to be polyamory.
Correct.
We're choosing that. We're not, right? Born. Okay, Greedy's giving you a funny.
I want you to finish out her
I'm going to
statement.
finish. Okay, she said, However, I do think it has a place with Pride as a movement because Pride started as a sexual liberation movement. Just like Kink, which belongs at Pride, because let's be frank, the movement started with Kinksters. Polyamory is a form of alternative sexuality that should be celebrated alongside queer identity. It just made so much sense to me that the rainbow flag is for those people who are queer, gay, trans, all of that. They didn't choose to be that way. They were born that way.
Yes.
But as a poly person, we chose to be polyamorous, not monogamous. Right?
Thief, would you like to take it? You sound like you've got a big breath there for it.
I mean, there was more in her quote, and maybe I didn't capture the right parts, but to me, this made me go, oh, yeah. I wasn't born that way. I chose it this way.
Well, as somebody who's recently made that choice, I would argue against it being a choice in the same way as I never could find happiness in a monogamous relationship. I always felt I was inadequate as a human being for a monogamous relationship. But being in a poly relationship where it's not all on me has given me the freedom to maybe know happiness in a new light. So in that sense, maybe it's not so much a choice. But then also, like you're saying, you chose that. Like I chose to put down the monogamous blinders, is what I'll say, and put on the poly shades and be like, I'm a cool kid now. And I think there's probably a lot of different reasons why somebody is poly, and I don't know that they all would be choices. I'll say that.
Well, she did go into other things, but I didn't want to read the whole thing because it's really long.
But I do, like, for me, it is definitely a choice. Like, I feel like it was a choice I made. It's not something that I couldn't control. Mm-hmm. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I chose to be poly.
Yeah.
After conversing with my husband.
Okay.
We chose that to be the best.
So I have the entire quote here. I had to read it. I honestly didn't look at Discord. Like the last week for me has been insanely busy, so I haven't been on practically any social media. My thoughts on poly being under the pride flag thing. I personally think polyamory is a relationship style that people choose, not that is something that they're born as. But my stance on that actually isn't super firm. I mean, why did it do that? I mean, sometimes you meet people and you just know that polyamory is meant for them if they want to be happy in their relationships. Since it is something that in my eyes, is a choice, it doesn't fall under the current pride flag as queer identity. However, I do think it has a place with pride as a movement because pride started in a sexual liberation movement. Just like Kink, which belongs in the pride because it's, let's be frank, it's a movement that started with Kinksters. Polyamory is a form of alternative sexuality that should be celebrated alongside queer identity, but not necessarily as a queer identity. If the pride flag had kept its original design with more colors, each color having different meaning, then I would say polyamory would fall under the flag. But even with the flag's new progressive redesign, I don't see polyamory as being queer identity. Also, your moans are A+, and I'm taking notes. So yeah, I agree with her on some points and disagree with her on others. I'm going to use myself as the example here. Okay, I used to be married, and when I caught my now ex in bed with a guy, I wasn't angry at her about fucking another guy. When I caught her in bed with another guy, wasn't angry again. When I caught her in bed with another guy, still wasn't angry. I mean, I was hurt that she was lying to me, but I wasn't angry about it. And honestly, had she been honest, I would have been perfectly cool with it. So to say that polyamory is a choice, I feel it's as much of a choice as being gay. I mean, it's not. There are some people that do choose it, you know, but there are us that don't. We just fall into it, and it actually feels normal. It feels right for us. So,
I think that's what she was saying when she said sometimes you just meet people and you know
that they're
happy as poly.
Yes, she was saying that, but at the same time she was saying that because it's a choice, it doesn't belong in pride.
Right, because it's not a queer identifier.
But I would actually argue against that. I would say it can be. I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah. No, I mean, and that's all we're giving is opinions, and I just wanted to share that, you know, I just wanted to recap and say, hey, we did get some feedback.
Anemic, we all love you.
Yes, we do. You're adorbs.
We respect your opinion, and I totally support you in your opinion. You know, just happens to be one that we disagree on.
Yeah, you always amaze me with your perspective on things.
Mm-hmm. I agree with her opinion.
Yeah?
You do?
Yeah.
I feel like it really shed a lot of light for me because I wasn't taking into consideration the queer part, like as a choice. It's not their choice. It's who they are.
Exactly.
And it's also kind of representative of the bullshit they've had to deal with coming from the rest of the world and humanity, I guess, as a whole. Mm-hmm. And so I think that would be another notch in the why poly wouldn't be covered, because I know that it's discriminated against, but not nearly as, to my knowledge, crazily and hatefully as like being gay or trans or something of that. And so I don't know if that might have something to do with it too.
It might. That's a good point. It's a very good point.
It's just a thought I had.
Oh, keep them coming.
That's all the thoughts I got. I'm out of thoughts. Done for the day.
Thank you very much for supporting her argument. I really do appreciate that, Thief. And
My
Lala.
pleasure.
Yeah. It just helped me. Maybe it'll help some of our listeners, too, to understand how they fall under the flag if they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still, however, would be honored to be under the flag as a poly liver. Liver.
Poly lover.
Poly lover. Poly whatever. I don't know.
It's as somebody who I do not in any way feel like I belong under that flag, but I feel very at home and welcome near that flag.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like very loved and enjoy being around that flag.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll ever include kink.
Well, you missed Lala's Land, but we did a whole discussion on the flag, and I did a bunch of research. Well, you'll have to listen. I'm not going to go into it again because it was quite long. And actually, Anemic gave some information on that too, and I forgot to quote her on that. So should we jump in there? Or
hey, Anemic, we give you credit.
I don't think
we can do it next week.
Yeah,
because we're gonna. It's Pride. It's still
around.
Pride Month next week, so we're gonna do some more research on all the different flags that are available, and then I can also give some more, feedback from people. We'd love to hear your feedback as well, and you can call Candy Sweetbox at 805-303-1173. You can write to us at Gotham Press Podcast.
gmail.com.
Yes. You can send us a message via FetLife, the Gotham Press, I believe we're under.
I believe so.
Yeah. So look at the show notes.
Yeah.
You can find us there.
Click on the little linkies.
Yes. So, hey guys, did you know there is a kink-based dating app?
What?
There's a...
Ba-ba-ba.
Isn't that every dating app?
You're funny.
Are you talking about OKC?
Oh.
What's that?
Okay, Cupid.
No, she's talking about Christian Mingle.
Ooh.
I knew it.
No.
Farmerhookup.com.
Wow.
Wow.
No, it's called KinkD.
Curious Cousins.
Yikes.
Oh.
KinkD?
I would make a joke, but I guarantee
I wonder
you
what the
those
D
listeners-
stands for.
Dick.
KinkD. Anyway, yeah, there's an app called KinkD, and you can find kinky folk to meet up with. But what's really interesting is that they launched an AI to remove all nude photos that are sent via the app.
Oh, so you can't send dick pics. Unsolicited
No
dick pics.
Oh
dick
my
pics.
God.
No nudes. Women can't send nudes. Men can't send nudes. No
How
sexually
refreshing.
No sexually
Is-
explicit photos. Yeah. It's interesting.
I was going to argue against it just now, and I realized that's very male of me.
Care to mansplain something for us?
Yes.
Give us your correctile dysfunction.
Well, that's just not cool at all. Like, what if they want to send me their nudes and now I can't get it? That's discrimination.
So there was a new law in Texas that criminalizes unsolicited lewd photos.
Ooh.
And that law went into effect September 1st of 2019. And any violator will be punished with a fine of up to $500.
How do you
Wow.
prove somebody did it?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, show them the text messages or the whatever messages. Present that to court. Say, hey, I did not ask for this.
But does the judge have to be like, okay, Mr. Donaldson, please remove your pants at this time so we can check this photo against the facts?
Have you seen this prick?
Right.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know.
Definitely your D, sir.
But
You owe us $500 and court costs.
wow. The reason is because they were concerned about safety of female users, Texas law. So they ran a survey sampling 2,000 women on their app.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. No, just keep going. I'm not
Okay.
going to do that.
This is a quote, and I don't know who it's quoted from. Oh, John somebody. Oh, the co-founder of KinkD. Okay. The new Texas law has raised our concern about safety of female users. That's why we ran a survey sampling 2,000 women on our app. The results showed that almost 90% of the respondents have, at some point in their lives, received at least one unwanted sexual picture. I think these worrying statistics just back the assumption women are prone to be the subjects of aggressive sexualization. So they created an AI team who, and the team, the AI system will automatically detect nudity of any chat platform. And the photo will be removed automatically, and the system will remove these, will tell the sender this has been removed in violation of sexual whatever, right?
Right.
So, but what I thought was kind of funny is that during the test, the algorithm removed almost 200 nudes every day. But then in the final version, when it was officially launched in 2020, it now removes 2,500 nudes a day.
That doesn't seem like that many.
A day.
I know, but it still doesn't seem like that many.
We know that it is still not perfect, and we've gotten some complaints from our users saying that the system removes some of their bikini photos.
Okay,
Oh.
but now are they complaining because they had like their ass to the camera and you can't see the very top of the thong, so the AI is like, okay, that's going away, because I just thought it was like a doggy style pose, like nude. Like, I mean, that's kind of a hard one to.
I don't know. I think it's good, and if you want those photos and whatever, and you feel safe to go outside of the app,
Right.
then by all means get your nudie photos.
I do find it funny that Texas has enacted that law for the safety of women, yet is still going to decide what they should and shouldn't do with their own bodies.
How do you mean?
Abortion rights.
Oh wait, I don't watch news. Is there something going on that I don't know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're just a very pro-life state.
Well, okay, so they just signed a heartbeat bill. So at 6 weeks, it is now illegal to get an abortion in Texas. And most women don't even have any fucking clue they're pregnant at 6 weeks.
Right.
Wow.
So
I did not know that.
you have to get confirmation that you are pregnant before you can even consider getting an abortion. And most women, like I said, don't know. You don't necessarily know that you've missed a period. You haven't tested. So how the fuck could you do it?
Right. And it's not like it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I got a positive sign, time to go sign up for an abortion. Like, it's something, that people take time just trying to figure out, is this something that I can do? Is this something that I want to do? Am I going to be okay with it? Like, there's a lot more. Why am I talking about this? I should not be the one talking about this. But anyway.
Hey, it's something you're passionate about.
It is.
So shut the fuck up and talk about it.
I'm very pro-choice.
I am pro-choice as well. And wasn't this a topic on our polyamory Facebook group?
Do not know.
About, maybe it wasn't, about having men have their testes done.
Hell yeah.
Until they're ready, like have a job, aren't living at mom's basement and all that. But have a house
and then
already.
Get your waterworks hooked back
and then
up.
get it fixed up. Like, did you read that?
I don't recall where that was from, but I know that's been a current topic in some circles.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pro-choice for that too.
Yeah,
but
me too.
it has to be their choice.
Right.
Even though women don't have a choice, you know.
You can't have a choice. Even if you wanted to, like at 30 or whatever, or I don't know but any age, like you decided I want to get my tubes tied, I do not want kids, then you have to have your husband's consent. You have to have
some horse shit too.
Yeah, like it's what the fuck is wrong? But you can go in and be like, okay, go ahead and change my body in a million different ways, and that's perfectly fine. But
Right.
I don't.
Well, like I said, for my own self, you know, I had to almost be dying in the hospital for them to take out my girl guts.
That's crazy, though.
And I was done having children 30 years ago.
Right?
No, 20
However many years ago.
24 years ago.
How old is your youngest?
Oh, 21.
Oh, so
21 years ago.
Sorry, youngest.
sorry if you hear this.
So,
you weren't planned, but she loves you. She's glad you're here.
No, but like, I wish that, I mean, they did tie my tubes, but I wanted all the girl guts gone. Why
Right.
should I have to suffer with all the girl stuff every month when I'm not going to utilize those organs for
True.
anything productive? And then it took me almost dying for them to
be like, okay,
be
we'll
like,
Okay,
okay,
we'll
we'll
pull
finally
these out.
do this. We should have that choice. It's
Absolutely.
our body. If I wanted to give my liver to someone, wait, could I give a liver?
Part
no,
of it.
No.
you can give part of your liver, but
or
not
okay, a
A
kidney,
kidney? Yes.
kidney, yes.
or kidney. That's fine. No problem. We'll cut you up and take out your body parts.
We'll even label you a hero.
But
Oh, you should have presented it like that. Can I donate my uterus to somebody else?
yeah, you know how many
Maybe that
times
would've
I
done that.
offered to give someone a scalpel and a jar and some twine?
You never offered me.
Well,
I'd have done that shit in a heartbeat.
That's
Oh
why
my
she didn't
God.
offer.
Yes.
anyway, I feel like it's our body, women and men. We should have the right to do whatever we need to do
Yeah.
so that we don't accidentally procreate
Yeah.
or suffer
Yep.
from accidentally procreating or having girl time that sucks the life out of you for 10 years. Sorry, that's my own personal issue.
But I'm willing to bet you're not the only one.
I know I'm not the only one.
So
I know it. So you guys, how do you feel about the AI system? Do you think that's cool?
About blocking nudes?
Yeah.
I think that's fucking awesome.
I kind of like it.
But it's an AI, so it's always learning.
It's going to be flawed.
and
Right.
growing, and so at what point does it like decide? I guess would an AI actually ever become?
Sentient?
Yeah,
I think there are, steps to keep that from happening, but I'm not sure. I'm not an AI programmer.
like I was just thinking, what if it got so tired of like all the bullshit at some point? It's like, you know what? Fucking, I'm tired of this. Like all day, this is all I do is just remove your nude.
I just
you
look at
people
nudes all
are
day.
fucking disgusting, and I'm tired. You know what?
Guess what,
Fuck it.
motherfuckers? I'm going to send everyone nudes.
Launching nukes, and you're like, whoa, hold on.
Wait, nukes?
This just escalated.
Or nudes.
Yes.
Nudes.
Nukes. They just replaced one letter.
I know,
Okay.
but because it rewrote itself, it's programming.
All right. Not good.
No, and then it decided that
Hey, humans, I'm
humanity-
sending you nudes. Change the D.
right, and it just decided that we were not worthy of being here anymore.
Maybe that's what the D stands for. Dick. Kink Dick. Kink D.
That's what I said.
You did?
Yes.
I'm so tired. I'm so sorry.
my
I didn't-
God.
I think it stands for Delilah.
Kink Delilah.
Yeah,
Okay. Kinky Delilah?
yeah.
Kinky D
Hey
Delilah?
there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? No.
I was going to sing, but I can't remember the words.
I'm a
I don't
1,000
either.
miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Times Square can't
Okay,
shine
okay,
as bright
okay.
as you.
We're not here to sing songs. And now we're going to have to
serenading our
pay
Plain white
a
tees?
stipend or whatever they call it.
Royalties.
My brain's not working, guys.
We,
I think I've done all I can do.
You know, if Plain White Tees listens to my shitty rendition of their song, then
Yay!
sue me, please, because wow, what an honor to be sued by the Plain White Tees.
right. Hey,
Well,
what could they get from me if they sued? Let's see.
A quarter?
No, I don't have a quarter.
Oh,
a truck.
No, that's my only vehicle.
I know, they could get it.
No,
Why?
it's my only vehicle.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
You could sign it over to your sister.
They could get all your
Air Force.
floggers.
Ooh, that would be fucked up.
Then they
They're
could
not
be
mine.
the flogging white tees. Okay, wait. We were talking about AI.
Yes,
Yeah, let's get opinions. Did we do that?
we did that.
We did that.
Yeah,
And you guys, what?
we were cool with it.
You're cool with it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. Except sometimes I want to see a picture
Okay,
of,
but
Okay,
of
so
a solic of a
how about
If you wanted to see
requested
somebody's
picture.
dick, you could be like, "Here's my phone number. Send me your dick."
here? Okay, here's this. To keep phone numbers from being exchanged, give an option. Say you've got a conversation going, person A and person B. Person A says, "I like you." Here, click. Now you have the option to send me dick pics.
Oh, hey, that's actually a good idea.
Person
That's a good
B says,
idea.
"Oh my
That's a
God,
really
you're
good
fucking
idea.
nuts. We've sent 3 messages." No, they block. Or they say, "Oh, yes, only 3 messages in. Fuck yeah, click.
Lemon
All right.
smash.
All right. No, that's
Hey,
I
hey.
think that's brilliant.
Check out this D."
And it wouldn't take that much programming because it would.
No.
All you would do is just you would either be allowing or disallowing. So it's like,
And if you
it
made
would
it-
actually free up the AI to go on and move on
To
to
other
more-
people.
Yeah,
And if you made it on a case by case like that, one user to another user, then there's no miscommunication about it. You both have to agree to send and receive dick pics.
Yeah.
Pussy pics.
Whatever
pics.
Nudie pics.
I know that
Nudes.
when I send dick pics, I want dick pics back. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can you send me one and I'll send you one?
Yep.
You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Okay.
I got a funny story about that.
Ooh.
So one of my buddies hits me up and says, "Hey, I need you to send this number a dick pic." Right. It was a coworker of his. Okay. I grilled him on it before I committed to anything, but it was a coworker that had gone on a rant about how straight he is.
Okay.
So my buddy hits up a whole bunch of his internet troll friends about sending dick pics to this straight guy. So I sent whale dicks to him.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Dang, that's dorky.
Right?
I made it funny.
Oh, dude. Hey.
Hey,
Right
knuckle
there.
bump. Boom. Knuckle bump. Oh,
Blow it
he
up.
did the explosion, but I didn't because I
She
suck.
didn't. She went right back to.
I don't
Hands
I don't
in her
hear
lap.
anybody complaining that you suck.
That's true.
So
So,
do
what's
you
up?
guys ever get on FetLife and look up people and then go like scroll through their page and it's all dick
Perv
pics
them?
all the time?
Oh
No.
yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's something I do with anybody that texts my mistress without asking.
You
Or
go look at their
messages.
dick pics.
I look at their profiles.
Oh,
I perv all their pics, and if they are that person that I need to find a mistress, help me, talk to me, and their profile pic is a dick, and their next pic is a dick, and their next pic is another dick. I mean, all of them the same dick from different angles.
Oh, okay. I see
They're
what you're
all
saying.
dicks.
Yeah,
No
If
other.
somebody is that focused on their own dick,
right.
they're just begging to be messed with. And granted, I'm respectful about it.
Are
okay?
you? I'm
Yes.
just teasing.
So, what if it was somebody like a professional person that doesn't want their face shown on Fet?
You can
I
put
don't give
other
a shit.
things.
You can put stuff that's not your dick.
Oh, okay.
Your favorite toy, your bed,
Right.
your
A pile of money.
I mean, there's so many things you could put.
Okay, that makes
Scrooge McDuck.
sense. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Only
not all
his
dick.
head is a dick.
They
Scrooge
could
McDick.
say, if you ask nicely, I'll send you a dick pic.
Right.
but they don't have to plaster it all over their board.
Well, I think
That's
a lot of
desperation
people,
to me. I hate it.
I think a lot of people mistake FetLife for a
Kinky
porn
hookup?
site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, this is like a hookup kind of thing. Like,
Well, that's the really sad thing. I mean,
and I guess it could be that for a lot of people too. So I mean, maybe I'm mistakenly thinking it's more than that. I don't know.
Consider where you are right now.
Okay.
This is a kinky podcast.
Oh, that. I just thought you meant like the 110 degree weather or whatever.
Oh, no, that was miserable. No, I'm saying FetLife.
Yeah.
It started out as a place for kinksters to communicate with other kinksters. Okay, it wasn't about hookups.
Okay.
It was about building community.
That's why they have such awesome options for choosing like your sexuality. And
Exactly.
Okay.
They try and cater to all aspects of kink, all aspects of LGBTQ, all aspects of everybody involved in kink.
Good God,
And
that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. So they're constantly broadening their scope and trying to make it more kink approachable.
They also just did an update where, like, you know how sometimes you would go to type in your city and it would be like, that city doesn't exist.
Uh-huh.
It probably does. So go search your city again.
Oh, definitely.
And update your profiles.
Oh, I know people from small towns back east that, you know, little they're going to hear this, podunk place that nobody has ever heard of, and their towns exist.
Oh, you mean like Wet Towel, Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or Beaver, Colorado.
Well,
Well, that's not back east, but
yeah. I mean, it is for us.
Speaking of updating your
everything's back east
profiles,
for us.
Yes, ma'am.
do you want to share an idea that you have?
Did I have?
Yeah, for people to update their profile, maybe their profile pictures.
What?
You have
pimp you
aroused
out?
my curiosity.
Can I pimp you out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to totally take advantage of this.
Okay.
But
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either.
Gothamites, if you need a professional photo done
Oh.
of the kinky variety,
Oh, okay.
you can
You're
either cut
telling
this
them
out
about-
or I can tell them.
No, go
You're
ahead.
telling
Okay.
them about our very own Thief of Dreams.
I am talking about Thief of Dreams, photographer extraordinaire.
I wouldn't go that far.
But you're good at what you do.
I'm decent.
You're confident with it. and-
He's got disposable Kodak cameras.
No, they're not.
But if you're interested, he is going to.
Those all got confiscated from Hallmark.
You can hit Thief up for a photo shoot, and he will give you a fee schedule and all of that. And you can do a little kinky photo shoot and have some new photos for your Fet page. Because, I mean, there's rumors that things are going to start opening back up and getting a little bit back to normal. So,
Heard that.
I mean, we'll keep you in tune and filled in on that. But,
But like the state's open itself.
yeah, the
So-
state is open. And I know, like in Fresno, they're having parties and
Now, are there statewide, I mean, still restrictions, or is it just all open now?
there are restrictions in food service, I believe.
There are restrictions, but it's all county controlled now.
Oh, okay.
The CDC gave California the go-ahead, so California said, okay, we're all open. Counties, you have jurisdiction.
I don't know if I trust counties with that.
I don't know that I trust government with that. But
Well, that's true. But I mean, because like taking into account Kern County, like there's a huge difference between the city of Bakersfield and the city of Taft.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So for them to be governed by our rules isn't really fair.
Even part of Tehachapi is governed by Kern County. Did you know that?
All of Taft.
All of Tehachapi
No.
is.
Yeah.
City of Tehachapi is not.
No, they're still part of Kern County.
Yeah. They're still Kern County.
They are within the boundaries of Kern County. So
can have
while they
more-
have their own rules, they also fall prey to Kern County's rules.
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree.
Okay, that's fine.
But that's fine because
What do you, please support your argument,
Support.
or give your argument, then support it.
because the only reason I'm saying this, and you guys can all shout at me and correct me, but those of you who know me know that I do weddings and parties on the side. So I've booked 2 weddings in Tehachapi, And my goal one day is to open a permanent venue in Tehachapi.
Okay.
When I was going to a venue up there in Sand Canyon, they are Kern County. So as they're building it, they had to get all of their things.
County permits and all?
County, through Kern County, through Bakersfield. But in the city of Tehachapi, you're not allowed to open a new venue because they have a whole other set of rules.
Yeah.
And they don't go, it's city proper. It's
You're talking about building codes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that is accurate.
Okay.
In the city of Tehachapi, you have to go to the city for any sort of permit to build something. Okay. If you are in the outlying area, you have to go to the county. That is not saying that Tehachapi overrules Kern County.
Right.
Okay. They have more strict rules than Kern County when it comes to building. So they're the default.
Yeah, you can.
But they're still part of Kern County.
You can be more restricted, kind of like in the state of California, weed is legal.
Yes.
In the city of Bakersfield,
weed is not.
Yeah, or is, but you can't have like
more than an ounce
pot shops or something like businesses like. They shut them all down. They shut them down quick.
They did.
I beg to differ.
In the city limits.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. So what he's saying is, while it falls under federal guidelines, under state guidelines, under county guidelines, and under city guidelines. Okay. If it's legal in the federal, it may not be legal in the state. If it's legal in the state, it may still not be legal in the county. If it's legal in the county, it may still not be legal in the city.
Yeah.
So each one of them, each level down, has its own set of rules, and it defaults to whichever the most strict set of rules are.
Which is interesting because weed on a federal level is still very much illegal.
Yeah, but they're turning a felony blind eye.
Hey, this is a kinky podcast.
Yes, it is, ma'am. What would you like to get kinky about?
Let's talk about the kink fetish of the week.
Ooh,
okay. What do we got?
I don't know. You tell it.
Oh, that's right.
This is
I
all
haven't
you.
looked at it, so
because I'm still I'm on the fence about this one.
I understand.
It doesn't involve food then.
Well,
it doesn't have to, but it can. And so she's stuck on the can part. And I'm just like, I don't understand. But it's the wet and messy fetish. So WAM, also known as sploshing. It's a form of sexual fetishism whereby a person becomes aroused when copious amounts of a substance are applied to the naked skin, face, or clothing. So what about like a hot mud bath? No mud bath for you?
I don't think so.
Slather you in
You wouldn't go to a spa and do a mud bath?
I don't think so.
But I mean, you would also have to get sexually aroused from it.
It would gross me out the whole time.
Why?
Ugh. It's a texture thing? I don't know.
That's so weird. So you don't want like somebody to put Vaseline in between your toes?
No, oh my God. I'm going to excuse myself.
No, don't.
No, really.
We love you, Lala.
Chat about it. I'll be back.
Okay, so we're chatting about Vaseline between your toes now?
Yeah. Just mashed all up.
If you can't hear it, Lala's vomiting right now.
She's just gagging and walking away. How does it? It's food. It's not food.
No, but it's sensory.
That's so weird.
That's her thing.
That's crazy.
I'm actually gonna give her credit on that one because there are sensory things that
Yeah.
I'm not sharing them because I guarantee somebody is going to be a dick about it and try and
I'm the only one here. What are you
No.
talking
We have listeners.
Oh, okay.
We have local listeners too.
That's true.
I got my eye on you, locals.
All you local do-wernels. I don't know if I said that right. Probably not.
I'm not sure what you were saying.
Do batters, do worse. I don't know. Is there anything that you'd like to be covered in? To be sexually aroused by?
Creme de la Miu Miu. Girl cum.
I don't think
female
that
ejaculate
counts. I mean, I read somewhere that it can't be bodily fluids.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
that's a caveat that I needed to know because I guarantee you cover me in female ejaculate and I'm going to get aroused.
Right. But I think anybody would. I think anything would that is alive. Would be like, the power of sex compels you. Rise. Rise.
That was a pun.
I was thinking of like those satin sheets that you slip into.
You slip out of bed in?
Yeah, and they're just like, and it just makes you feel all sexy time.
I've got sheets that are absolutely slick, slide into them, and oh god, it feels good. You have to have your legs shaved.
Oh.
I mean, fucking skin all the way down to the skin, and then go against the grain so nothing catches whatsoever.
Right.
But you slide into those sheets, and it's like, oh. Oh my god, I'm gonna come right now.
That's a very valid point. I forgot about that.
I'm a hairy guy, okay?
Yeah.
So sliding into basically any sheets is ow, I caught another one caught, ow.
Right. Or you're just pulling the sheets down off of you.
Or you're pulling the sheets down off of you,
creating a static storm.
making it feel like somebody short sheeted the bed.
Right.
It's just not pleasant.
Somebody taps you on the shoulder and gets shocked by like 300,000 volts.
Oh my god. Running your legs back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Your partner says, "Don't you fucking dare."
Or she backs up a little too close. Ooh, right on the dick. Zapped yourself, didn't you? That's right.
So I had a thought.
Yes.
I'm having a lot of thoughts.
It has nothing to do with static electricity.
Oh, I don't know how we got there from where we were at either.
I'm enjoying it.
So I don't like stuff put on me, but Greedy, you and your mistress made a concoction of coconut oil and paraffin wax.
Yes.
Would that be considered?
Yes.
Because you guys did slather me with that.
Yes,
Did
we
it turn you on?
I don't know if it turned me on the act of having it put on me or the act of being touched by both of them at the same time.
Well, I think it was both.
Little both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably the closest I could ever get.
Understandable.
And it's not something I want,
right.
right?
So it's not something you crave or want brought
So it's
to...
definitely not a fetish for you.
Yeah.
No.
But it could be considered a kink.
But if you both want to put your hands on me again, I'm all for it.
Well, you'd have to talk to my mistress.
Oh, I know.
That is an interesting personal question.
What's that?
So you have your mistress, and we know that if we were to ask something of you, then we would need her permission. Does that work the other way around as well, or no? Like, if,
what do you mean?
If she wanted to do something, does she need to let you know, or...
No, but it's a courtesy.
A courtesy.
She would.
So it's not... Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Like, if she wanted to make out with me, she wouldn't have to ask.
No, that's a standing
He
yes.
would just be like...
I would be...
He would be disappointed if she didn't tell him to watch.
I want to be
Yeah.
in the chair in the corner, and I'm not going to have pants on.
Oh, you're so fucking lucky I'm not your mistress. I would make you be in the same room and turn your fucking chair around and look for me.
So all you could hear was the
Yep.
the kissy noises and the
Ooh.
like that. What was that?
What the
That
fuck
I
was
saw
that?
lights
I
come
did
on
too.
too. Like
That was...
Just because I was moaning, I was giving it
Yeah.
electrical power.
you turned
gave
on
my
the
I
phone.
power.
have the power.
You are the sex.
Did you guys finish with the whack?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Whack? Wham.
Wham.
Wham. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Wham!
I used to get in so much trouble for saying that when I was a kid.
Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, even to this day. I'm assuming because it was something sexual.
Is it though?
I don't have no idea. Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
It's a phrase for a one night stand.
Oh.
Is it?
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I thought it
Or
kind of
prostitute,
was,
you know,
but
but-
'cause,
Interesting.
Yeah, we got in trouble when I was little.
Well, yeah.
don't
You
even
didn't
know-
know what sex was, and you were saying something about sex,
Yeah, imagine that.
right?
That happens a lot.
Huh.
I mean,
Not
I
to know
still
the
don't know
woman's
what
clitoris
sex is,
Of
but
course, they're going to know what intercourse is by the time they hit fourth grade. They got the discovery.
I
channel.
think this is the end, my friend.
this is the end.
Oh my God, you're setting me up for so many songs.
Only friend.
Oh my goodness. If you would like to be a guest on the on the Gotham
Press
Press
Podcast.
Podcast.
Or Lala's Land.
The
Or
show that
Lala's
you've been
Land.
on for how many years
Or
now?
both. Well, I almost said Perverted Podcast.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Perverted Podcast.
Have you ever... You went down there with us, didn't you?
Yes.
You did. Okay, so
Yeah.
you have been... Okay, I can see how you might make that connection being on it once.
I wasn't on it. I just watched.
I know.
All right.
It was kind of fun watching you be all awkward back there.
But I feel like they're family now because I've been listening
yeah.
to it. It's crazy.
Isn't it awesome how that
It's
happens?
crazy.
Wait till you become a pee-pee Zam.
I am already.
You've listened to every episode?
No, it's only 50.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
they
a zombie.
changed it.
I'm a zombie.
You're a zombie.
I'm a zombie.
You're a zombie.
Sorry, not a Zam.
What in the hell are you guys
Okay,
talking
anyway, if you'd like to be a guest on the Gotham Press Podcast, we would love
Fuck that. I want to be a guest on the Perverted
book
Podcast now.
you.
We'll get hooked up again. I promise.
Yeah, just reach out. If you have my personal info, hit me up. If you don't have my personal info, then you can hit me up on FetLife at Micro-Manager Lala, or any one of us, whatever.
You know what's funny is we've had Boogie on the show twice now since I've been a part of it, and neither time have I been on the episode.
Twice?
Yep,
Once.
twice.
Once.
Twice.
Well, then I've only been on it once with him.
You were.
Yeah.
When was the other time? Okay, we don't need to go into that.
Listen to the podcast.
Final
you'll
thoughts?
know. My final thought is Lala needs to listen to the podcast.
Oh.
No.
Damn.
I do listen every week. I just don't know how I missed that one.
Be prideful. Be you. Be proud of who you are. Own it. Don't ever let anybody ever tell you who you should or should not be. Thief, got any final thoughts?
My final thoughts are going to circle back around to the WAM thing. I'm just going to throw it out there and said, hey, baby, want to fuck each other up with some pepper spray and then fool around a little?
Oh my God, tell me that somebody sent you that message.
No, I'm just throwing it out there.
You sent that to somebody else?
Yeah.
How'd it
Oh, is
work?
that why my phone's been going off?
To the world. But Lala,
Yeah.
what's your final thought?
My final thoughts. Continue to have a happy Pride Month. Go and be rainbowy in all the right places and share the love with everybody. Also, I would just like to say that confidence in yourself is very appealing and sexy. And so just keep being confident in who you are.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
She's a beautiful being.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
I'm a bean.
Being.
Oh, I do have a beautiful bean.
Has anybody been that? Sorry, I'm getting back into it now. But if anybody is on KinkD, let me know what your thoughts are because I've never heard of it, so I don't know. If
I think I'm going to jump on it.
Are you?
No.
I know some listeners that will.
Yeah, KinkD. Actually, I might just for fun, just to see what it's all about.
Oh, that's a good excuse. It's for the podcast research, babe.
It is. Hey, Brad. I'm just researching. For the podcast.
God. I'm curious. Have either of you ever been tagged by pepper spray?
Yeah.
No.
You have?
I got sprayed by one of my own guards.
An accident.
I think
he was more freaked out. It was a fight between two guys. So I grabbed one of them from the back and kind of tied him up and pulled him away. At the same time, one of the other security guards that was freaking out decided to pepper spray everybody.
Oh.
Like the fight.
Including you.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, just grab him. He's like, oh, no. He didn't want to be in a confrontation with anybody. And he was working for the wrong security company because the first company I worked for was very much do not touch anybody, do not engage, call the cops, report.
I know
take
that
down.
one.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. And the second one was like, boy, if you think you can handle it, fucking get in there, And it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
I want to
I've-
work for that one.
Not.
No.
I've been cuffed and put in the back of a car.
Was it by Bradler?
No.
Did you get pepper spray in the back of the car?
No.
Would you like to?
No. No.
You know the difference between camping and sodomy?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Let's go camping.
Ah! I love camping. I can go. Wait, why is that funny? What am I missing?
Oh, wow.
I'm missing something completely. That's all right.
It's okay. I'll show you tonight.
You guys, I'm really tired. I gotta go. I'm so tired.
Okay, bye-bye.
Are we still
Bye. Yep.
Awesome. Come say hi and bye. Come say hi and bye. Awesome. We missed you this show. But just come say hi and bye to to your fans.
To our listeners.
Hi there, fans. And with that, listeners, we are out.
Bye.